Good morning, everybody, and welcome back to the channel. I'm Ash, and as an RPG developer Bakin DLC Ambassador, I can show you yet another DLC early. This time we're going to be looking at the Modern Hospital Pack, and all the details you need are in the description below. The Modern Hospital Pack is a DLC for Bakin that was created by Jackson Meira. You may remember assets from this pack from his Smile Game Builder version of the same pack, but rest assured, this is a vastly upgraded and beautified version of this specific DLC, and it is tailored for Bakin. We're going to click on the project file, which is here in the game gallery, and then click edit in read-only mode before being presented with the contents of the DLC and the typical restricted editing mode message. We're not going to edit anything in this project file today. We're just going to be looking at the assets, so I don't care about that. We're standing in what appears to be a very dark room, and there's a good reason for that, which I'll get into here in just a moment. But I did want to mention, these assets, if some of them look familiar, they may very well be the same in origin as the hospital assets from SGB, but these have your upgraded texture maps, your upgraded specular maps, normal maps, whatever maps are supported that are necessary to be able to interact with Bakin's lovely environment and all of its lighting. We've got 6 terrain tiles that replicate some variation on hospital floors. The preview window here doesn't do them justice. They look really beautiful here, actually on the floor in the scene, and it's hard to see in the darkness here unless we get a little bit of reflection, but we'll probably get a better look at them in the DLC as we're walking around. But where this pack shines is the 563 3D objects that are included with it. So I talk a little bit about using assets in different ways in order to make the packs seem a little more functional, stretch them out a little bit, and there will definitely be some of that talk here. But if you need to make a hospital and what you need is not in this pack, then you don't need to make a hospital. All right, we're just going to hit test play and see how our designer, our intrepid creator, Jackson, has put together this asset pack for us to enjoy. All right, we get a title screen. I'm going to go ahead and full screen into that. Modern Hospital Pack, prepare to die. Obviously, we're going in here on a horror theme. It's supposed to be very atmospheric, very cool. The music is playing. We have a font with this, evidently, and it looks like we're going to get some UI stuff in here as well, which wasn't even included in the information that I got for this DLC. But I will tell you, I don't like that prepare to die. That could trigger some folks that have had some negative experiences in hospitals in the last few months or years. I don't like that. I would like that to be gone. But the horror theme can stay. Anyways, we're going to click on New Game and start a new game in this horror-themed hospital. And no, you don't have to have a horror theme. This is just general hospital assets. You can use them for your hospital, clinic, sanitarium, infirmary, whatever you need. All that stuff is here. The first map, though, is going to be very, very dark, but you can make out some of the details here. We've got a default 3D asset that's from just the regular assets that come with Bakin. And then you can interact with these dev info notes in the sample. They are very long-winded, so we're not going to check them out now, but they generally have some good information if you are wanting to kind of get into the designer's head and kind of figure out what his perspective is when he is making stuff for Bakin and or in Bakin. But let's get out of that waiting room. Check out some of the stuff here. We've got some gurneys. We've got a walker. We've got a little step stool. I right-clicked so the menu appeared. I need to remove the mouse and get my trusty joypad. Once again, we've got lights that light up the hallway. All manner of windows. Just so many different windows. Electrical boxes. This is very grounded in realism. Very, very grounded in realism. Our desk here, our little desk lamp that's lighting up the place. We're going to return to this map if we don't get very good lighting in the next several maps, and we'll return to it with all of the lights turned on so we can get a really good look. But check out the detail on everything, literally everything. Look at the detail on the TV screen hanging on the wall. You've got different camera angles for different security cameras mounted all around the facility, checking stuff out. Now, no, that's not really what's going on. That's just an image that's placed there that's cycling through these sample pictures, and they'll be the same ones every time. It's not as if they're actually feeding from the cameras. That would be amazing, but that is something that you can replicate in your game. That is something that you could have here and kind of give the player the impression that these cameras are watching the place. It looks really super cool and realistic. There's one of our security cameras going left and right. We have a fan mounted on the wall, oscillating. Not yet. Why not? Why not yet? Can we go this way? The main hall. Yeah, that's really cool. So you can see the light reflecting off of the tiles here. See if we can't get into this room. The door is locked by a password. That's room 666, and there's room 772. That door opens right up. He's made a game out of the presentation of this asset pack, which is pretty cool. Obviously, you can go in and use this project as a base for your next project or game, and you can move all of these assets around. You can change, add, remove events that have this kind of stuff going on. Look at these screens. We've got them off. We've got them tracking patient stats. We've got one up here showing you the current values of different cryptocurrencies. All right, maybe not, but that is kind of what it looked like to me. We've got waiting room chairs. Just variation after variation of door and window, which I really appreciate having because it means variety, and variety means immersion for your player. We've got different recycling receptacles, lots of different colors here, placed at realistically odd angles. Lots of places use different kinds of recycling. So you've got like paper only in some receptacles, certain kinds of plastic in other. We've got different kinds of tanks, so we can get our nitrogen, our oxygen. That is awesome. All right, coming out, I'll talk a little bit about how I think this could be used in different ways. Oh, we got a bear. What's going on here, says our main character as I collect the bear. That was creepy. Oh God, it's the bear. It's a bear in the ghost wheelchair. Do you fear? Is this real? That's incredible. Super atmospheric. Not yet. Not yet. The door's open. Oh, something out there running around. I don't like this. I don't like this, guys. I'm just trying to show you. I'm just trying to show you the DLC. I'm getting a message saying I'm gonna die. I need to get out of here. No, we don't. We need to finish looking at the DLC assets. Go up the stairs. Don't be a wimp. Second floor lobby. We need to look at all of the DLC assets. We've got elevator. That's too cool. Yeah, so talking a bit about the versatility of the assets, these are super modern building assets in general. You need not use them for a hospital if you don't want to. You can use them for an office building. You could use them for a mall, recreation area. You can use them for a municipality that is more city official based. Oh, hey, I just came up from that set of steps. My bad. You can use the chairs for a commercial space, waiting room. You could use all of this stuff for all kinds of different buildings. And here's the office of Dr. Jackson. I bet it's locked. It's not locked. He doesn't care if I come in here and steal all of his DLC? Dr. Jackson, you've made a grave mistake. I'm going to show the world your... It opened. It opened. Oh, that's so cool. They opened just a little bit. Oh, I love that. Sorry. That I really like when stuff just changes a little bit to show that you've already interacted with it. And the way that those things just open a little bit, that's really cool. All right, we're slowly going to start running out of ways to praise this particular pack. Hopefully by the time I completely run out of ideas, the bear will have murdered me. Let's see what we can... Ooh, there's somebody in that one. Let's see what we can find running down the halls here. Dr. Amanda? Oh, who's Amanda? Door opens right up. I appreciate that. I found a floppy disk. This is kind of reminding me of Minecraft. We've got 9 CDs, or 0, that's a 0, I guess, CDs and 1 floppy. Out of how many, I wonder? I did not come into this expecting to play a full-fledged, like, survival horror game. This would be a first for me. It looks like we have men and women washrooms, no assets to go inside of them. That's under maintenance. Aw, that's too bad. I really gotta go. What's this way? We can actually go this way. We have maternity ward. Oh, there's a maternity ward. Yep. Yeah, what the F? Oh, it's a password. We can't do that right now. So we're not going to, but I'm just gonna pan around. We've got little places that babies can go into. It's like a real maternity ward. I was in one of those things when I was a baby. That's no joke. That door's locked. That door's locked. The elevator doesn't work. Can I go up 1 floor? No, I cannot. Can I go down this way? That just leads to the main hall. Okay. 227 opens, and we've got our bathrooms in here as well. Oh, we can actually go to the bathroom. It's not under maintenance. Bathroom man. The men's room. The men's restroom. 13-227-8. I'm so glad somebody creepily wrote the code on the sink. The wall above the mirror. Okay, we have put the code in. It is the correct code. The door opens. What kind of horror are we going to witness now? There's last chance. Leave or die. That little bear, that cute little bear. Are you sure? No, I'm not sure. I'd like to continue looking for stuff. I found a floppy disk. We'll say yes this time and see what happens. And, oh God, the ghost has come to get me. Game over. I warned you. Yeah. We have save data on here. Come on. So I didn't check it out in the game, but this DLC does come with a women's room, a women's restroom as well. And the only message that's wrote on anything in here is the get out or die message. We had a cryogenics lab as well. Now, with all due respect, this is not doing my presentation any justice whatsoever because I can't see a damn thing. So we're going to use daytime, and oh man, that's just like whenever you're playing. So the DLC does come with the women's room map as well, the women's restroom. The only helpful thing written in here, though, is on the floor. It says get out or die. But again, yeah, you don't have to use the exact assets as they are presented here. This is made up of hundreds, literally hundreds of different small assets as you can place in whatever configuration you like to get the most out of this pack. But now we're going to check out these maps in some more natural lighting because I can't see a darn thing. Boy, that message is a lot less threatening once you throw this bright light here on it. It's like, get out or die. It's more of a suggestion. I will say this stuff did look a lot cooler in the dark, but at least I can see it now. The DLC also came with a cryogenics lab, which I wasn't able to find and enter. Maybe it would have been just past the elevator. Maybe I could have taken the elevator to it. But we've got all kinds of stuff here. Wastebasket with crumpled up paper. IMAX. So many IMAX. Ooh, there's our spooky specter right there. Boxes of different chemicals and medicines and supplies on the shelves, strewn about. Cabinets with biotin of all things. Hair, skin, and nails. Very useful signs telling us, this is a restricted area. It's for authorized personnel only. And it's very useful to have that sign in a place where there were no lights at all. That's why the area is restricted. You have to be wearing a headlamp to be authorized. I'd like to get a better look at the lobby. I've been looking at stuff with daytime light settings, which is really not doing the pack justice. So we'll do a nighttime pack, and that really puts it in a more cozy light. Something that looks a lot more natural. I really like how this looks. So again, you can definitely use these assets for all kinds of things, not just a hospital, not just a clinic, but just about any modern building you can think of. All of the amenities are really here. So I think just having it be the modern hospital pack is kind of underselling it, but at the same time, there are so many things that are specific to a hospital that you'd only find really kind of in that setting. And that's a lot of stuff that is included with this pack. But you want your business building pack, that's this. You want your commercial retailer pack, that's this to an extent. You could make entire warehouses and pharmacies, and you've got everything you need for your laboratory. As far as modern dungeons go, and we know what modern dungeons are, don't we? They're the levels in your RPG that would be the dungeon, but they are in a modern setting, the modern context. This is that pack. At least that's my opinion. I would love to hear your opinion. And with that being said, that is the Modern Hospital Pack DLC for RPG developer Bakin. So thank you so much for watching. Please comment anything you'd like down below. I hope you enjoyed this journey looking at all of this stuff with me. Again, tons of useful things here for your modern game, your Persona-like, your J-horror, or your visual novel. You could easily take and decorate set pieces using the 3D map editor, only to have your 2D sprites talking in the foreground like a visual novel. Just use it for background stuff. Anyway, until next time, I hope you have a fantastic rest of your day, and I'll see you. Bye.